So we make it through the aha moment, Lollapalooza, and we're getting closer to the haha moment. And we know that at some point you guys end up as the decade's number 3 most successful group, only behind Imagine Dragons and One Direction.
Crazy.
So we have a little bit more space to cover here. So Roses comes out, and then what happens?
Roses comes out. That like came out and like the entire dance community was like, we're down with this, which felt amazing to us. We're still trying to like make up for Selfie at this point. And now we have this song, but like even when we made it, we're like, this is. I feel like we had this weird 4 years of career where we're out and like touring and doing our thing that we hadn't figured out our sound yet. We figured out like when we made Roses, we were like, this is it. And so then it was from there, Roses. And that was like, it was the biggest song we had ever had at the time. But like we went, oh my God, that was like a year of going to like every single radio station, 3 radio stations a day. Like, and we play the club, our city we're playing a club in, like, you're in like San Jose or Sacramento, or like Des Moines. Just like going everywhere, just begging people, like to trying to build a story to like convince them to like play your song. And it worked. Like after like 9 months of just grinding the song, the dance world really liked it, which obviously helped. And it got pushed like more mainstream. And then we delivered this record called Don't Let Me Down that sounded completely different. And I actually made this record because I was dating this girl who like loved trap music, and we didn't make trap music. And I was like, I can make a trap song. And we made this song, and we turned it in, and the label was like, this is dope. I just don't think it's gonna work on radio. And that one just fucking took off, and we won a Grammy for that song. It was number one on radio.
Why are people always hearing stories about how the label is so wrong all the time about judging which? Like it's always the same story.
Yeah. How much time you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, look, no one knows, especially today. No one knows what a hit's going to be. The internet decides.
But isn't that what A&Rs are for? And surely if you're with the label, they're seasoned.
I think labels are important, and like having good teams that support the artist. We're a very self-contained project, but like I mean, it's really hard. I mean, we're in it now. We're releasing that. We put out our last song, iPad, out yesterday. Our second single of this new album, and you're like, it sounds like you pick your 2 singles, but you don't really know.
Yeah.
You don't know what, like, we could put out our album, and like a B-side that almost got taken off the album might become our biggest song.
Goes nuts on TikTok.
Exactly.
I mean, there's probably a message right now on my phone from our manager that's like, what all he wants to do is to make like 15 different TikToks with all the different songs from the album, so they can like see the data of which thing is. But I'm like, the video is gonna suck, so it doesn't, like, I'm not good. You know what I mean? It's like it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you are sitting on a hit, there are creative ways to reverse engineer virality.
Yeah.
I saw this one TikTok. I don't want to say exposing, but the song A B C D.
Yeah, I know what video you're talking about. Yeah.
So there was like a comment. The artist was like, "Hey, what should I do for a song?" And there was a comment that said, "Yo, make a song out of the alphabet." And then she made the song.
But it was a label person.
The person who commented worked for it's an inside
that was
job.
clever marketing for sure.
Very clever marketing.
Clever.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the song obviously has that smash feeling to it.
100%.
And I'm sure when you have one of those, you're sitting on gold.
Yeah, I think there's just so many like factors you just don't know. It's like what's happening in the world, even. You know what I mean? Like
People forgetting the alphabet.
Yeah, exactly. More than ever.
Dyslexics hates the song. Like, fuck that song.
I mean, I know they were like we love Kygo and Miles and those guys, but like they wanted to put out like their song like Happy Dancing Feet like the day the like Ukraine war broke out. You know what I mean? It's like, and I know they delayed it. But it's like, the world is crazier than ever right now.
Yeah.
All the artists that had to like put out songs during COVID, and like touring the song is such an important part of like spreading the energy, and like you guys will see tonight, we'll play iPad. It will not be a popping moment. You know what I mean? But it will.
We're gonna do everything in our power to make
like
that moment fucking.
You're gonna see us go like
tonight.
10 times harder during that moment.
Yeah.
But like,
they're really working this one.
Yeah. But
Gets on, rips his jeans. I'm like, oh, he was right. He does rip his jeans.
But literally, I mean, we played it at EDC Mexico like 3 weeks ago, and especially to like a crowd of like 75,000 people, you're just like, I know this is gonna go over, but you just
That's
got
one
to
of the
like
craziest festivals in the
Yeah.
world. This
Oh,
one.
that specific one.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
it's nuts. But you can tell there's just something that feels natural. And I was going through. I mean, I'm like one of those people. Like,
I felt good about.
I felt great.
I was worried about. I was like scared to play it. This is like a huge crowd, 80,000 people probably at our stage. It's further than you can see, and I felt really good. I was really nervous to play that song because it's not like a crazy obvious drop, and we have a pretty like hard set.
Yeah.
But it felt right.
No, it felt great. I mean, I just before we came down here, I was looking. This is, by the way, never do this if you're artists. You're in like the deep subreddits of like EDM, and I was like, I just want to see what they're saying. And usually they just destroy us the last 3 years. But they were like very positive about this song. Like there was like maybe one guy who was like downvoted. You know what I mean? And I was like, holy shit. I was like, I don't know if this means this is a hit, but like, we're back, baby. Like, I was like,
You know who that guy that downvoted was, right?
yeah,
The
it's
DJ
George.
with the
No,
numbers.
George.
He's like, I don't care. I never listened to this, so fuck this guy.